the Mac District. This is a new project from the Mac in Dubai, and we are talking about a prime location, which is the Mac Hills. And this is already established community. You can go and see the community yourself. It's fully developed. You have villas, townhouses, residential buildings, you have hotels, the Mac Hills Mall. The Mac is offering one of its new promotions on a new released project. It's very rare to happen, and we are having this promotion because of the current situation. We are talking about 4% DLD waiver, and we are talking about a 50-50 payment plan. So the 4% DLD waiver is once you pay the amount of the property, you need to register the property in the government with 4% of its value. This is how you buy a property in Dubai. Yeah. So if you want to buy now a ready property or an off-plan property which is under construction like this, you need to pay 4% DLD. So the Mac is making a waiver for this 4% DLD, and then you have a payment plan of 50-50. The point of 50-50 payment plan, you can do the 50% of the full price before the construction. So let's say the property will be like $1 million dirhams, yeah? So you'll be paying 500,000 dirhams only during the construction period, which is like 2 or 3 years. Let's say 3 years. So during 3 years, you'll be paying 500,000 from the $1 million dirhams, yeah? Then at the time of handover, you have 2 options. The first option will be selling the property to someone else with the premium of the ready project, so someone can go and see the property and like it and buy it, right? And you can ask for whatever the property, which will be more. And you have the second option, which is you can finance this property on the bank and you get the 50% from the bank. Once you have the 50% payment plan with the developer, also you don't have any interest fees. You have a clear payment plan with the developer. Then after the completion and on the completion, you can get a finance of your property from the banks and get it on another payment plan basically, but this time it will be with interest if you want, or you like to pay the full amount, or you can sell it. This has never happened in the Mac. We are talking about a very cool promotion this time. And what's even more better is the location of this project, because we are talking about the Mac Hills 1, which is already established community. What's also special about the Mac Hills 1, you can see on the location that the Mac Hills 1 is next to the Mac Lagoons, which is the community from the Mac as well. If you don't know the Mac before, they are already pioneers in the market. They are usually coming the top selling developer in Dubai, and then EMR comes, and then Bengati, and sometimes EMR is the first, and sometimes Bengati is the first. So we're talking about one of the top 3 developers in Dubai in terms of volume of sales and in terms of developing communities and developing properties in Dubai. So we are talking about a very strong developer in the market. And by the way, the owner of this developer is Emirati. So we are talking about a location which I consider premium. Why? Because you have 2 open views from the front and from the back. How? You can see once you go to the Mac Hills, or you can see from the map directly that the Mac District position, first of all, it's next to the mall of the Mac Hills. Second, you are next to Jebel Ali School. You are next to the exit of the Mac Hills, and you are next to the second exit of the Mac Hills. The views will be toward the villas in the Mac Hills and the golf courses from the front. And in the back, you have the Mac Lagoons, which are, again, another community which is under development from the Mac. And the Mac Lagoons is called the Mac Lagoons because it has so many lagoons inside the view of the villas, townhouses, and the water from the back. So on both sides, you are having a great deal according to the prices, the payment plan, and the very good promotion happening now with 4% DLD waiver. I think we are having a very good bargain already in the market if you take it like this. And also a good thing to mention about this tower, This tower is coming next to an office tower, and that's a grade A tower offices, which will get you ready tenants. You know, the premium and leverage of staying next to your office is a dream for most of the employees and employers who are working in Dubai, you know, to escape the traffic in order to have least time of communication between travel and work and home, you know, between work and home. You need the least and minimum effort and minimum time, travel time, because of the traffic which happens in Dubai, and hopefully it will come back, you know. And we can see that the traffic was a big blessing in Dubai. Now we don't have much traffic because of the situation, but hopefully everything will be back even better than before. So yeah, we have some offices coming next to this tower in the Damak district as well, and this was already sold out. So you have the demand already for this project. And we are talking about starting of 1 bedroom and studios only in this project. So that's like a pure investment if you're looking for ROIs in Dubai, and only paying a 50% until the construction is a huge bargain. If you're interested in this project, please reach out and let's talk more in depth why I think this is a very good project to invest in, even in this current market. Thank you so much and have a good day.